with every passing day, Google Ads is becoming more and more important, as well as more and more tougher for anyone who wants to advertise in Google Ads. And it becomes eventually, it has now eventually became very expensive for a newbie or a new person or for a new business who is going to start their business online and need to divert traffic on their website, app, leads, or whatever the advertising or marketing goal is. So in this video, I will be explaining on few ways through which how you can decrease your CPC cost per click for each click happening on your Google Ads. So I will be discussing on few tips which if you use, you will be able to sufficiently decrease your advertising costs. So without wasting any time, let's get started on those. Okay, so first thing first, you need to understand that as per word stream average cost per click, you can analyze that for search it is around $2.39. For display it's $0.49. Even at display the CPC cost is lower, but the conversions are even lower over there. So the higher conversion is reported at search network, and with the display the conversion is also being reported lower. And at shopping it's $0.58. And if you compare it with the Facebook, the each CPC is approximately $0.97, and on Instagram it is $1.23. One of the reason why the CPC cost is slightly higher in Instagram as compared to Facebook is maybe due to the quality of traffic. It also matters, and the the amount of competition and people who are looking on it. So in this video I will be discussing about few of the ways through which you can decrease or lower your CPC cost in Google Ads. So the first thing is quality score concept. Now the thing is that you must be on what is actually quality score. Quality score is basically a concept which Google Ads uses while running Google Ads. This is a concept where you can see that an advertiser who is paying half the amount of as you can appear on top of the result, and you may be paying double for the same ad position just due to quality score. A good quality score can even show your ad to a much lower price even than what your competitor is paying. So how you can improve your quality score is basically focusing on more relevant landing page, more relevant ads with well structured campaigns, which eventually improves your CTR. CTR means click through rate, an average of based on 100 people on how many people click on your ad, and that's what decides your CTR. And through that Google understands your quality score, and when the people land on your website, the expectations they had when they clicked on the website actually meted or not. So this all concept came into the quality score concept. And if you can see, this is a chart, and you can see that the plumber number one, who is paying maximum $2 CPC, but his quality score is 10. So in case if you multiply your CPC with quality score 20, your ad rank is first. Now the plumber 2, who is paying double the amount of plumber 1, like the plumber 1 is paying $2 and the plumber 2 is paying $4, but since his quality score is lower, which is why his ad rank is lower. And the third person, who has even the highest amount saved CPC, but the worst quality score, is being shown at the third position. So it is not all about your maximum bid you are willing to pay on Google Ads. It is on quality score and how well you optimize your campaigns that eventually decreases your CPC. Now it is not working harder, but it's more like working smarter. So the plumber one is working smarter, focusing on the quality score, and he is paying three times lower than plumber 3 for the top ad position, and plumber 3 even paying 4 times more and still getting the third ad position. So you can see the impact of quality score. Other ways through which you can improve your campaigns is basically targeting your ads to the most relevant campaign. I do not recommend creating huge big campaigns, but rather small campaigns. An ideal campaign in my opinion is like an ad group with maximum of 10 to 12 keywords. Lower is better, with 1 to 2 ads, and the keyword should be themed based keywords. Same theme based keyword. You cannot have multiple things coming into one theme, because the ad should be exactly relevant to the keyword with which the user search the query. You need to understand the intent of the user when he searches a specific query. In case if you focus on that, you will realize that the best form of advertising is SKAG, and that is single keyword ad group. And with that SKAG, you only use one ad with each keyword. Now I understand it's hard work, but eventual goal should be doing SKAG. Second is using negative keywords where possible. Wherever possible, you need to use negative keywords to reduce irrelevant traffic, irrelevant people coming on your website. I have seen even competitor queries coming, and then we have eventually have to remove it, because competitor queries do not exactly work all the time very well. And then ad scheduling is very good. Not ad scheduling is good for display ads, but also for search ads, because not every time is the time when people are willing to buy the product or service you are selling. We have seen that there are specific days when the sales are high. There is specific time when sales are high. For instance, you can understand that in case if you are selling something, you may understand that you may notice with some products, because I have seen it that the first 10 days the sales are higher and the last 10 days the sales are lower. Maybe people are out of the budget. I don't know the reason exact, but I have seen that even the days have a huge difference, and even if there is any specific theme or event on those particular days, that can also be an impact on your ad. And then targeting on specific hours. Not every hour is converting hour. We need to understand when our user actually plans to buy. That is, that can be the morning, that can be the evening, that can be the weekday, or that can be the weekend. So you need to understand that thing as well. And after this, you need to optimize your landing pages for conversions. I told in my other videos regarding what should be an optimized page, but let me show you a good example of that. So for instance, you can see over here that this was an old landing page, and optimized landing page improved the sales by 1 to 3%. And I know that I need more things to make you guys convince. And you can see this landing page by Truckers Report, with having a form on the website without scrolling, logo, picture, everything counts. So that is one of the perfect example of an optimized landing page. You need to keep on trying on what is actually working for you, and different things may work for different people. And then using ad extensions on your ads, and this can improve more trust, more authority. Let me even search something on Google and see. Let's say if I search on buy hosting, you can see okay, these are the extensions they are using. Probably they are using side link extensions over here. Then this is a deal extension. This is also using side link extension. There are different extensions. People use different extensions. For instance, this is again a deal extension. Let's say if I search by iPhone, maybe I get something over here. Or buy insurance or something like this. You can see this is these are the side link extensions. Okay, best hosting. Okay, you can see that they are using review extension. Again, they are also using review extensions, and these side extensions increases the trust. Like 141 reviews rated for hosting of 4.9. It grabs your attention automatically. And side link extensions, review extension and deal extension, 3 extensions combined makes this thing out of the box. So these are the things which makes your ad even more noticeable and more trustable. So this is also a good addition. And use A/B testing. You need to test on different variations of ad. Like for this ad, in case just let me search the same query and see in case if any ad changes. And okay, maybe okay, but even companies do A/B testing for even same keywords to determine which ad is working well for them. And it is always A/B testing to determine which version of the ad is working well for you, and then you improve on it. And yeah, then use smart bidding strategies like target CP and target ORS to automatically optimize your bid conversions. But remember, in case if you are a new advertisers, you do not need to use CPA, you do not need to use ROS, you need to get the data first. After 1, 2, 3 weeks, once you get the data, you can use target CPA or target ROS campaigns to optimize your campaigns and get more sales. But at a new campaign, I do not recommend this. And try to improve your quality score, which I mentioned above. And then the last is to do retargeting and focus on the people who have already visited your website or who already know about your brand, and then target those people. And once you keep on targeting those people who already know about your brand, it is much easier to convince those people who already know about you than new people who do not know about your brand. So different studies, different surveys have already said that people who already know about your brand or have already visited your website are much easier to convert than people who are landing on your website for the first time. So as a marketing strategy, many marketers, even we have seen that retargeting works very well, and I do recommend retargeting, and it can reduce your cost and improve your conversions, because retargeting is a slightly target traffic, and we can have different variables that I do not want every visitor to for retargeting, but I only like to retarget those people who have spent more than 30 minutes on my website, or who have visited different pages of my website, or who did add to cart on my website, or who came from a specific mobile phone or specific browser, specific device, specific country. There are so many things to choose when we are doing retargeting or remarketing campaign. So I hope you like these points on how you can reduce your CPC cost while running Google Ads campaign. In case if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, you are more than welcome to write in the comments box. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you and bye bye.